Hey everyone, so this is another video to talk about Operation Christmas Child. I did a video like this last year and I'm going to try to do one every year since I participate in this every single year. I am thinking about it now and I probably should have took a little video while I was at the store to just show you what I was buying and all of that. I failed to do that this year, so sorry about that. But now that I have everything laid out, I figured I would show you what I've got here before I actually pack the boxes, and then I'll show you like a cap of like what I put in the boxes for each gender and each age, like I did in last year's video. And this year I've done a little bit differently than I did last year. Every year I try to do it a little bit different, and I just take like tips from last year and kind of try to add them to this year. I think I should start out probably with the bins. So I did get new bins this year. I also got the same bins as last year. So normally I buy these bins and they're a little bit cheap, but they are an upgrade obviously than cardboard, and they're an upgrade from your Dollar Tree bins. I usually order them actually at Walmart, and they're pretty good. They're decent. They have more room than like a normal bin, I feel. But then I was looking and I actually found these, I believe on Walmart as well, and I bought them in bulk. And oh, sorry. I just want to hold them up for comparison. This one has quite a bit more space than this one, but they're generally the same size. It's just got a little bit more, and they ask you to keep them the size of a shoebox because of shipping reasons. So if they have like this really giant box, it actually gives them trouble shipping. So you want to try to keep them around this size, but I did sneak away with a little bit of added space. It is just slightly bigger, and I feel like it's going to make such a big difference. Okay, so I've got this box back here. This is Oriental Trading Company, and that's what a lot of these things that you see behind me are. So these cute stuffed animals, Oriental Trading, all this stuff, Oriental Trading. Now, I would only recommend you order from them if you are ordering in bulk. So I believe their minimum order quantity is around 12 for each item. So if you are not doing 12 boxes, or you do not know someone else that's going to kind of team up with you and do the amount of 12 boxes, it's really not worth buying from them because you just are going to have extra stuff. But if you're doing in bulk, you're doing more than 12, or you are doing 12, it's really awesome because you get such great deals on things. So like I got these little hacky sacks that you normally wouldn't find this stuff, and it is so much better quality than the Dollar Tree. I'm really starting to try to kind of avoid the Dollar Tree for most of the stuff because I just find like it falls apart. It's cheap. It's from the Dollar Tree. I mean, that's what you get, you know what I mean? And they are just continually cutting corners and just coming up with cheaper and cheaper stuff every year. And for me, I think quality is better than quantity in some cases. And so last year I did 100 boxes, and this year my goal was to just hit 80 and get them to be a higher quality box. Now, do not feel like you have to do that. I save all year. I also take donations from other people, outside sources, and try to be able to hit those goals. So I would not be able to do this on my own. But now that I have that, I figured why not try to get more quality items on sale though. So like I did go to Walmart throughout the year, and I kind of just looked for different sales. So for instance, these crayons, I got them for 25 cents per set of crayons, and there's 24 in here, and they're actually just Crayola. They're good quality crayons instead of getting a Dollar Tree package of crayons for literally $1.25 now. They're never $1 anymore, and they're not even as good quality as these. So you just really need to look out for sales as well if you are planning to do this, because it really does save you in the long run. Like this case of these really nice Papermate pens was under $1 actually. I found the whole thing on sale. So there's just a lot of things. These colored pencils were on sale for, I believe, 25 cents. Same with this package of erasers for regular pencils. There was so much stuff that I found on sale this year. I also utilized the website Temu along with Oriental Trading, and I was very skeptical to buy from them, but I did manage to find a few things. These pencil cases, for instance, I did the math earlier and I had the number like in my head to talk about, and now I forget exactly what it worked out to be, but I know it was less than a dollar. I want to say it was like 60 cents a piece for these, and they actually turned out to be much better quality than I thought. The inside is not cloth, it's actually lined with like a rubber type material, so you can actually put pencils and pens in here and I don't think it will poke through. And the zipper is actually much better quality than I thought it was going to be. So I am quite pleased with those. And these are actually also pencil cases. They were a little bit more expensive, but I had to kind of like fill the rest. So I had to buy the other ones in bulk and I needed like 10 more. So I bought 10 more of these for a little bit more money. And I figured I'd give them to like my younger kids because those are really, really cute. I also got these string tie backpacks from Temu, and of course they are pretty cheap, but they also are pretty durable if you ask me. And they were also, I believe, like 50 cents a piece they worked out to be, and I bought them in bulk. So again, if you're not buying in bulk, like maybe it's not worth it for you to do all these things. Maybe you should just stick with the Dollar Tree or even Walmart. But for me, it really worked out this year. A bunch of the stuff in the back was from Oriental Trading, and I'll kind of go into that later on in the video. And then like the things that I still do get from the Dollar Tree are bars of soap, these great packages of toothbrushes. I'll show you. They come like this in a set of 4, and you can just cut them apart and they stay in their plastic containers, which I really love. So I always get those, and Dollar Tree seems to be the only one that has this. And then I also get washcloths. These are actually microfiber washcloths. I actually really like them, and they come in a pack of 4 from the Dollar Tree, so I feel like that's really good. I got like hairbrushes from the Dollar Tree and big spiral notepads. Surprisingly, they had these. I had to order them in bulk from Dollar Tree, and they shipped them to the store for me, and then I got these this year, so I was really excited about this. I was not taking any chances this year because last year I ordered notebooks that I thought were gonna be like double this size, and they showed up and they were this size. So I was like, I'm getting giant notebooks this year because I have heard so many times from so many people that the kids really need school supplies. So I always get these, and I always get solar powered calculators, which are back there, and I will show them to you later. But yeah, those are like the main points really that I want to talk about while I had everything out and show you, and I will just show you the breakdown of each box once I have them packed. These are through Samaritan's Purse, and I will leave that link in the description. If you would like to learn any further information than what I have talked about today, you can visit that link. I am by no means an expert. I do not work for them. I am just making these boxes to then send through Samaritan's Purse to children in need. So that's basically all I do. I have been doing this for many years, so I have gathered a lot of information on it and knowledge on it over the years, and this is just like my personal opinions and my personal way of packing the boxes and what I pack and all that kinds of stuff. So that will all be in this video. And I did post a video for this last year, and I got a lot of comments and questions. So I'm going to try to answer a couple of those questions in this video and kind of break things down a little bit further than I did in the past video for you. Let me talk a little bit more about it. They get these boxes to children across the world that do not see Christmas presents. They don't really see presents at all ever. They pass these out, and they just give them a Christmas present. I'm going to talk a little bit about the questions now. So a lot of people questioned, where do you drop these off? You can just Google search like drop off locations in your area and that will pop up. A lot of the times it's a local church, and they will have times and like days that they are accepting drop offs, like when people are there and it's open. And you can always call your local church too and just ask if they accept Operation Christmas Child box donations, and they will definitely know what you're talking about and let you know yes or no. Like, where do you buy things? That will be in the description, so make sure you check that if you would like to know. And also, I kind of just want to get this out there. I save up all year to purchase everything that are in these boxes. I also do a lot of boxes every year because when you buy in bulk, you save money and you're also able to get more items for less. Instead of me just buying 1 or 2 items, I buy in bulk, and I usually order by the case, which is like usually minimum is 12 of each item. So I try to do it like that so that I can kind of do a lot of boxes and also save money. And I'm in no way on here trying to just like brag about how many boxes I do or anything like that. I'm simply just trying to put this video out there to help people decide what to pack, help you, give you some ideas, give you some encouragement. If you are doing even just 1 box, like personally, I would like to thank you for doing that because this is very close to my heart, and I love doing it, and I think it's a really great cause, and I think everyone should try to do it if they are at all able to. If you are not able to, please do not feel bad about it. The world is the world these days, and things are just getting more and more expensive. The other thing I learned is that the label has to go at the bottom of the box. It can be, you know, here or here, but don't put it in the middle because they actually have to tape around the middle of the boxes. And last year I did that wrong, and I kind of put a note in there, but I think a lot of people were kind of finding confusion with that. So I just wanted to clarify that bit as well. I think that's pretty much it though, of like what I had to talk about really for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these boxes. I'm going to open each one up and show you, obviously not all of them, but I'm going to open one up for each age group and each gender, and I'm going to show you what I packed for all of them. Now, I do kind of like differentiate my boxes a little bit. So like sometimes I'll put different items in different ones. But for the most part, I try to stay with the same items for each box, each gender, each age group, that kind of a thing. But I mean, it's your boxes if you are packing them. So like, just be creative, do whatever you feel like you want to do for your boxes personally. And this is just personally what I like to pack. So, if you don't like it or you think I should pack differently, like please just keep those comments to yourself because I put a lot of time and effort and love into these, and I'm just really not interested in reading hateful comments on a children's charity. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the boxes and I'll show you what I've packed. So this is a box for a boy 2 to 4 years old. So everyone gets a bar of soap, and I also learned you should bag these in a little Ziploc so that if they happen to leak at all, it is contained and doesn't ruin the rest of the stuff in your box. These are really cool. I got these this year and I was trying them out. I've never seen them before. They're emergency blankets and they're foil blankets, so they reflect 90% of the body heat. Reusable, waterproof, windproof, compact, obviously, and they're just really cool. I love the color, and hopefully the kids can get some good use out of these. Everybody gets a slinky. This year I got smaller ones just so that they wouldn't take up as much space in the box. And then everyone gets a little stamper. I thought these were adorable. I usually try to get a cup if at all possible. So I got sippy cups this year for my younger kids, and then a Hot Wheels car. These are so cool. I love these. I got these little popper bracelets that are rainbow colored, and this little globe ball that's also like squishy and kind of bouncy. This is an inflatable beach ball. And you also, when you're purchasing these, kind of want to get these of the better quality. So like dollar store quality is not the best because they are very thinly made. So these ones, I'll leave the link in the description. I get them at Oriental Trading Company, and they're quite a bit thicker. You can just feel the consistency of it is just much better. I got these in a big pack this year. I love them. They have these little hands that are Velcro, so you can just like put it around your wrist. Obviously not me because I'm an adult, but like a child could just put that on their wrist. Then I also found these this year that are just like these little fidget toys. And I'm actually going to take it out of here. There's not really a point to keeping it in the plastic. But they're just these little cool things that they can just play with. Then everyone got crayons, and this year I got these at Walmart on sale whenever they did their like school sale. So I think I got them for 25 cents each, and they're the good quality crayons, and they have like 24 colors. So I was really happy to find these. And then everyone gets these hand cranking flashlights. I will leave the link for these as well because I think they are so amazing. All you do is you just crank them right here, and that's it. No batteries, and they can have them forever. And they have these little hand straps as well. So yeah, those are awesome. And everyone was telling me to take these out of the box and don't keep them in the bubble wrap, but I think it keeps them protected, and this is one of my higher priced items, so I will be keeping them like this. And then we've got a pencil case. Everyone gets a pencil case. We've got pens and pencils, and they are pre-sharpened, and they all have erasers on them. And then we have a sharpener in here as well. And then we have these cute little sparkly bracelets, and this one says sparkle on it. I don't know if you could really see that on video, but they all have these just cute little words on them that they can wear these. These are my favorite. This is one of the things I still get from the dollar store because they are actually good quality, and they're just these chickens that make this funny noise, and I love the glasses, and they're just adorable. Then this year I found these at Walmart on sale. They are short sleeve. A lot of people ask me how I size. So this is a medium, and this is for a 2 to 4-year-old, and I feel like it is big, but that's okay. I would rather size big and have it be too big and they can grow into it than be too small. So that's that. I know it says $6 on here, but I think I got them on sale for like $2 or something like that. So just look out in Walmart in their clothes section for sales all the time, because they do have them all the time, and you can always find some sales. So I also put in a comb and a toothbrush. People were literally telling me to take this out of the plastic, and that is not something I'm ever going to do. I like to have it in the plastic because it keeps it sanitary, and they know they're getting a brand new toothbrush. That's kind of disgusting to take it out of the plastic. That's not something I'm wanting to do. If you want to do it, go right ahead. Then everyone gets a slap bracelet. And this is fuzzy. I love these. I got these in a big case count this year. And so every single kid got to get these. And then I write a personal note as well to each kid and sign it with my name. And I got this cool Christmas paper, and then I also have my address on the back. So if they would like to write a letter back, they can. And I have a washcloth. Everybody gets washcloth, and a little tie backpack. And I also got these from the Dollar Tree this year in a case count. I had to order them online, and they're these great school composition notebooks. All right, next we have our 2 to 4-year-old girls. So a lot of these things you're going to see in here are similar because, like I said, I buy them in case count. So I try to differentiate for gender and obviously age group, but a lot of the things are going to be similar. So each girl gets a little hair tie, hair clip, little Ziploc baggie. And I kind of differentiate that between age group. Like my littler girls got these little hair ties because obviously they don't have as much hair as the older girls, and the older girls got more like scrunchies. Then everyone gets this little Velcro dog. These were adorable. I love these, but they were a little bit more expensive, so I only got them for the little kids. I got these sharpeners actually on sale at Walmart. So the one that you saw in the boy 2 to 4, that was kind of my extra one that I just had to go out and buy. But these ones I think I got for 25 cents at the school sale. And then pencils, pencil erasers, and pens are jumping out at me. So this is actually a little pencil case, and it's like a little milk thing with pandas on it. I just love that for the little kids. the emergency blanket, the pack of crayons, the hand crank flashlight, the personal note, the little plushie. My little girls got an extra little plushie just because I thought, would they rather have like a baby doll or a plushie? And I just thought the baby dolls that I was finding were to put in here were just kind of small for a 2-year-old. So I thought another little plushie would be great. Then a bar of soap, the little cup that's packed with goodies. So they get this little, the bracelet, and then they get this little popper here, and a slinky, a stamp, and this little squishy owl. Thought was really cute. And then obviously the cup, a toothbrush, a little comb, the backpack, the washcloth, and a sticker book with coloring, and then got stickers. And then, because that was kind of thin, I also got this other coloring book as well, and a slap bracelet. This is for a boy 5 to 9 years old. I got this little paddle ball game and a plushie, the popper bracelet, another little bracelet, the slinky and the stamp, little Hot Wheels car, the blow up beach ball, bar of soap. The older kids are all going to get these solar powered calculators. Sorry, words are just escaping me today. So yeah, this is really important and great because it has this little solar power bar that you can obviously charge from the sun. And then I just like to keep it in this bubble wrap just to keep it extra protected. It's really not adding any extra space before anyone comments that. It's just kind of protecting it. And then the weather emergency blanket, the hand crank flashlight. My older boys are all going to get a soccer ball. And I rubber banded these so that I could kind of save space with that. See how much thinner it looks there. And then I got these hacky sacks, which actually can also, shouldn't be in the plastic. And this little toy, this is like a little spinner toy. It's like magnetic and you just kind of roll it, and just a little extra toy. Each soccer ball has to have a pump with pins. So if you are going to send a soccer ball, please make sure you're sending a pump with the pins. And this little like slinky cool toy that separates. I got these in bulk, so all of my older kids are getting these. And a washcloth, a toothbrush, a slap bracelet, a comb, and then again with the pencil cases and sharpeners and pens and all that good stuff is in there. Personal note, backpack, and the composition book. Next is 5 to 9 year old girl. So I'm not going to open these every time because it's just pencils, pens, erasers, and pencil sharpener. Everyone gets one of those. Then we have this little toy. The girls I give colored pencils to. These I also got on that school supply sale at Walmart. These bars of soap. Calculator. I got these little cute little princess dolls. I love these. I think I got those on Amazon actually, surprisingly. So I will leave that link as well. These hand crank flashlights. These I found on sale at Walmart, and it's really hard to do shoes. I don't think I've ever done them. This is my first year doing them. So I got them kind of on the bigger size. Now, obviously this is not going to fit a 5-year-old, but she can grow into them, or she can give them to an older sister or whatever. But I didn't think these would be big enough for a 10 to 14-year-old. I just wasn't sure. So that's why I picked the 5 to 9. It's very hard to judge with the shoes. That's why I usually do shirts. But this year they had a sale on shoes, so some of them I got shoes for. I got these really awesome cups that have this pop lid, and you can also add a straw or not use the straw. So that's also going to go with it. And I got lots of goodies in here. Got a bracelet, the hair scrunchies, the little popper toy, a hair comb, a bouncy ball and a slinky, the little teddy bear, these are the galaxy ones, and a washcloth, a little stamper, the bandanas, a toothbrush, the slap bracelet, the backpack, composition book, and my personal note. This is a 10 to 14-year-old boy. The same little paddle ball toy, a plushie, this little slinky toy, these popper bracelet, a Hot Wheels, little bouncy ball, bracelet, blow up beach ball, hacky sack, the emergency blanket, bar of soap, pump for the soccer ball with pins, rubber banded soccer ball, slinky and a stamp, calculator, flashlight, washcloth, a bandana, personal note, little pencil case with pencils and erasers and a sharpener, a backpack, a slap bracelet, and a toothbrush, and then the composition book. Lastly, we have our 10 to 14-year-old girls. We have an emergency blanket, a little popper bracelet, a calculator, a plushie, a big bouncy ball, a slinky and a stamp, a crank flashlight, bar of soap, hacky sack, this little fidget toy, this little snake toy. You see how the older girls get scrunchies and barrettes and different things in the younger girls. The bracelet, these little adorable baby dolls. I loved these. This is actually reusable sanitary pads in here and a carrying case. So I heard that those were really good to give the older girls because they don't have access to those. A washcloth, colored pencils, a toothbrush, a slap bracelet, the pencil case with the personal note. Then I found them these t-shirts. I got it in a women's size large for my 10 to 14-year-old girls. So I'm hoping that will be big enough. And if it is too big, I would, like I said, rather have them too big than too small. Then a backpack and a composition book.